Hello and welcome back to Sane One GTA V channel. This is a tutorial on checkpoint placement, race making basically. Create a race, that's usually how you start these things. And I'm not going to do it around this area, just bring it downtown. Downtown baby, there we go. Primarily, I've just seen a lot of good creators ruin their races by bad checkpoint placement, which ruins the race completely. Their construction's great and everything, but just sometimes checkpoints mean everything, because that's the flow of the race and that's what makes good racing. So basically, a lot of people start with, they'll just slap down here, get the checkpoint going, and then move straight onto the props and then start looking for ramps and where they're going to do them. And a lot of the time they end up finding some good jumps and that, but then they just try to connect the dots and make a race out of it, and it works, but it doesn't work that well. I do that, but I spend my time making that race a little bit longer if it's going to need to flow a bit better to somehow get around to that jump that I want people to get to. So just first off, I just want to start off with checkpoint placement. Now if I want to make a right hand turn here, just put it close so you can see it from back here. You can see the arrows up there. There's no need to put loads of checkpoints in the middle like this. You start putting checkpoints here, here, and here, and here. Some people, and then all of a sudden there's a checkpoint there. You know, you come up to this, it does, even say it's back here, it's got a slight arrow on it. You see that blue line that's going up there? You know, it's not enough guidance, so just, you don't need all these checkpoints. I know it brings up the cache and whatnot, but you know, there just really is no need for it. If you want to pick a racing line, you could probably put a checkpoint here, because this is normally the way people are going to come. They're going to come here and then cut in here, but I still don't like that either. I'd say put it right where people are going to cut in, which is here, and it's visible from way back here. You can see it's coming up. You've got all the time in the world to figure out which line you're going to take and come in and cut that corner up there. So another one is what I wanted to talk about was this. Some people just putting these checkpoints so close to a turn, like here. And then, like, say, whatever, there's the check, that's where it's going, the checkpoint. Now watch this, I'm going to test this now. And it is, for someone who doesn't know the race, it's just going to really frustrate them, and it's basically an annoyance. And it's annoyed me plenty of times, because it's just a good race that has just turned bad because of bad checkpoint placement. So look, you can see that, I've put the arrow there, cut in nicely. Now look, I'm coming up here, boom, boom, there's a fucking arrow there. Excuse my French. You've got to have more of a gap, you know. I mean, for me, I wouldn't have even put a checkpoint in between there. But people are doing that, and it really, just get rid of that. Delete it. So from here, you come round the corner, you can see where you need to turn next. If you really need to make up the cache and start putting in loads of checkpoints, put them in somewhere where they can't make a mistake. Look, put them here. Boom. You're gonna you need to put all these checkpoints here. It's gonna be annoying, but you're gonna bump up your cache. But they can't go anywhere else. You know, they're not gonna make a mistake, right? But then you can't just keep putting them here and then suddenly put a turn here or here, because no one's going to know where they're going. So delete these, delete these, delete these if you must, but leave a long enough gap so you can see where you're turning next. that's basically what I want to say about checkpoint placement. And I hope a lot of you, I haven't offended anyone that does do that, but it's just something that really annoys me, and it makes sense. If you put a checkpoint right here, you don't see this checkpoint until you've hit this checkpoint here. So just don't do it. And a few checkpoints as possible. Just if you can see the road is going that way, that's all you need to know. Okay.